Psalm 3, Trust in the Midst of Danger. Psalm 3 is a powerful and deeply personal prayer written by King David during one of the darkest times in his life. He composed it while fleeing from his own son, Absalom, who had turned against him in a violent rebellion. This psalm is not merely a cry for help. It is a profound expression of faith, trust, and divine protection amid betrayal and chaos. A father's pain and a king's distress. David begins the psalm with a desperate cry. "Lord, how many are my foes? How many rise up against me?" He feels overwhelmed by the sheer number of enemies surrounding him. His sorrow is intensified by the fact that his own son is leading the charge against him. Few things cut deeper than betrayal by someone you love. David's heart is heavy with grief, but instead of collapsing under the weight of it, he turns to God. The voices around him add insult to injury. Many are saying of me, God will not deliver him. This reflects the cruel judgment people often make when someone suffers a fall from grace. David was once a hero, a king, a man after God's heart. Now, rejected and humiliated, people whisper that even God has abandoned him. But David refuses to let those voices define his reality. Faith that stands in the storm. In verse 3, David declares, "But you, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, the one who lifts my head high." Despite the betrayal and danger, David reaffirms his trust in God. The metaphor of a shield is rich in meaning. It's not just defense, it's God personally surrounding him, protecting him on all sides. And when shame tries to lower his head, God is the one who lifts it again. David then recounts a moment of divine encounter. "I call out to the Lord, and he answers me from his holy mountain." Here we see the power of relationship with God. David isn't just sending a prayer into the void. He believes God hears him, sees him, and responds. This confidence is what carries him through the storm. Peace in the middle of war. One of the most remarkable verses in the psalm is verse 5. "I lie down and sleep. I wake again because the Lord sustains me." Imagine sleeping while fugitives hunt you. David shows us that true peace is not the absence of conflict. It's the presence of trust. Even in exile, with enemies closing in, David finds rest because he knows God is watching over him. He continues, "I will not fear, though tens of thousands assail me on every side." His situation hasn't changed. The danger is still very real, but his heart has changed. Faith now reigns where fear once lived. David models the boldness that comes from knowing your life is in God's hands, not man's. Calling for divine justice, David then makes a strong appeal. "Arise, Lord, deliver me, my God. Strike all my enemies on the jaw, break the teeth of the wicked." This vivid imagery reflects his plea for God to act decisively. In ancient Hebrew culture, breaking someone's teeth symbolized rendering them powerless. David is not calling for personal revenge, but divine justice. He knows that only God can bring true deliverance and silence the wicked. Victory belongs to the Lord. The psalm closes with this profound truth: "From the Lord comes deliverance. May your blessing be on your people." David ends not with a focus on his pain, but with a declaration of trust in God's power and a prayer for others. Even in suffering, he turns outward. His perspective shifts from fear to faith, from defeat to victory. Was this video meaningful to you? Support our mission by clicking the like button. And if your heart agrees with this message, comment Amen. God bless you abundantly.